Hello everyone, my name is Ibrahim Ruslan, and today is 6th week of beta career at my SDU. And in this week, I'm gonna talk you about DOQ in terms of Kafka and Spring Boot application backend microservices. Uh, in my Hawk Bank, I used DOQ when I implemented trenches. Trenches, it's like when we giving some credit for our clients and doing it with some trenches, not giving the whole sum in once, but doing it partially. So to implement this correctful, I use DOQ. Due to the NDA, I can't show you the code of Hawk Bank, but I will show you the short example of DOQ. So there is some schema of how DOQ working and why we need it. For example, we have some process which is uh, processing in service A and in service B. Basically, communication between these two services happens with Kafka with orders topic, and also we don't use any schedulers, we don't use any databases for idempotency. We just want to use only Kafka to communicate these two microservices, like they don't use the same database maybe. So how in some case service A producing like doing some logic, okay, and this logic can be successfully finished or finished with some error. How can we say to service A if it is happened with some error, how can service B talk to service A that it should be restarted? Basically for these cases we use DOQ. DOQ stands for dead letter queue, and for this one we're gonna create some new topic, orders DOQ topic. So there is this whole process. Service A doing some work and then sending the result of this work to service B. In the topic of orders topic, the status of this work could be okay or not okay. If it's okay, service B gonna doing own work, and like the process gonna doing some next steps and it's successfully the case. It's not something that we're interested in. We're interested in some error cases. If status is not okay, it means we're gonna say to service A to restart this work. So we're gonna send information about it to orders DOQ topic. So like as you can see, send to DOQ. Let me show you how to implement it in Spring Boot in Spring Service. First of all, we should make some correct configuration for our Kafka. Here you can see we have setup of our Kafka, and the case that is interested in us is backoff, exponential backoff with max retries. It means like how much it will retry our message. And also we have error handler, like what should Kafka do if it's have some error. Error is like exception of Java. As you can see here, I said just send this message to DOQ with topic order DOQ. And here is the order consumer. Order consumer is checking if our message contains some fail. It means like message is not successfully handled. So it's throw exception. Then this exception is catching from this config, as you can see, error handler. And this error handler will send this message back to our DOQ. But it could be continue infinitely for we set up the backoff. Thank you for the listening. Goodbye.